Oh, it actually makes me cringe. I don't normally get like that with this stuff, but it's proper make me cringe. I think it's because he's on him and all. Hello everyone, welcome in. My name is Kai Zammit. I'm a director, cinematographer and writer based in the south of the UK. And today in this video we are going back to the Warhammer 40K universe. And today we're going to be checking out 3 cinematics from the Dawn of War franchise. That's Dawn of War 1, Dawn of War 2, you've guessed it, Dawn of War 3. How I like to normally do these videos is first I watch the cinematics, give you my reaction, then afterwards that is where I break it down as a filmmaker. It's a place where I get to share my thoughts and opinions on the cinematic, as well as give you any teachings or a peek behind the curtain when it comes to the world of filmmaking. However, in this video I'll only be breaking down one of the cinematics, and that cinematic will be my favourite from the bunch. So the question is, which cinematic will be my favourite one, and can you guess it? I guess we'll find out. Play the tapes. Apparently this came out in 2004. Mate, this looks great. Mate, it's dark. Oh my goodness, look at that. The lighting. The camera. Dude, this is wicked. 20 years old. Dude, the way that music changed. Oh. Dude, whoever made this, who directed this cut or this cinematic, this looks really advanced for its time. Oh mate, it looks so good. Yo! Fucking point blank. Whoa! Mate, the way he sliced that out of his hand. They literally just blew up. Oh, what are those things called? Terminators, aren't they? Just blew it up. No, not Terminators. Dreadnought. This is like a movie. Whoever directed this. Oh, dude. This looks really advanced for its time. His hand just falls, does it? Wow. You know what I mean? It looks so cinematic with all that backlighting. Dawn of War. Dude, what the fuck, mate? What a wicked trailer or cinematic. But as I said a few times in there, that had to be ahead of its time. Do you know what? I'll be honest with you. I think that's better than some of the cinematics I've seen today for newer games. Holy shit. As I said, whoever directed that clearly knew how to tell a story when it came to film, because even though it was a CGI cinematic trailer, it felt like I was watching a movie. The low key lighting, the silhouetted shots, yeah, you could barely see the detail. One, that's how you hide information, but it looked like a movie. It looked more cinematic. Quick question, was it cinematic bars? It wasn't. It was a full frame picture as well, and yet it looked like a movie. It had the black screen bars on it, and the aspect ratio, it looked even more like a movie. Dude, round of applause on that. That was wicked. And it's 20 years old. What the fuck? God, that relic animation is really short, isn't it? Wow, we've got shallow depth of field on this already.
This planet will be ours.
You lost this war before you started, fool.
Yo! The way the camera moves with it. These cinematics are really good. They're blowing my mind away, to be honest. And it's so dark as well. And look, they've got foreground elements.
Primary threat spotted.
Oh, mate, his voice. Let's turn that up.
Neutralizing.
Neutralizing. He ain't neutralizing shit. Oh, so that frame rate.
Strike from the sky, brothers!
Is that their attempt of slow motion? Yo! These close-ups of the gore, like when the blades hit. Good motion blur. the fuck? Oh, he's done, isn't he? Why he was perched there? Just popped him in the head. This is very good. There's something not quite right with it, but it's old, right? Oh, mate, he fucking got her and all. He's alive still.
No. This planet is
Like, look at her animation. Oh, what's the bigger threat? What does that mean? Is that an eye or something? Oh, mate, he's still going for it. What is that? What is that? A tyrannid? Oh. They, yeah, that was awesome. What they're doing there is that it's the lighting. They're really complementing the it's gory, yeah. It's a dark universe or galaxy, what the fuck they call it, but it looks like it. Do you know what I mean? You haven't got time to introduce these characters. You are seeing the different units, should we say, but everyone has their own little moment in the sun. So if you're a fan of the Elder, if I remember correctly, you get to see them shine a little bit. You also get to see like the assault rifle, the captain. Oh yeah, that was really good. As I said, same as the last one, some of these I think are better than today's cinematics that I've seen recently. They really tell a story, and granted there is no gameplay, I get that, and I guess the gameplay looks nothing like this at all, but these cinematics have done what they're meant to do, yeah. And back then they're meant to sell copies, make you pick up the game, and that's exactly what it's wanted me to do.
Peggy 16.
Oh, when did this come out? 8 years ago. There was a terrible darkness descending upon the galaxy, and we shall not see it ended. Oh, this is a bit different, isn't it?
In darkness,
Mate, it's like a TV show opening.
I shall be loved.
The fuck? Would he get power slammed or something? Or whacked by an alien?
In times of doubt,
Oh, they look really
I shall
thin.
keep faith.
Normally with Space Marines, you always see them really bulky. Like, they look bulky, but they look much thinner. I give them that. The cinematography looks fantastic. Oh, is it?
In throes of rage,
It's the texture. Look at the texture on the shot.
my craft.
Yeah, so cinematography on this is really lifting up the levels.
In vengeance,
Wow.
I shall have no mercy.
Oh, you clever fuckers. You expected to be the Elder. Oh my god. Oh my god, I can actually feel that. Oh my god, it's getting bigger.
In the midst of battle, I shall have no
They are the
fear.
coolest looking things I have seen. Oh my god. It's like fucking Power Rangers. They've even got the heaviness right. Oh my. I like this one. Mate, he's
face of
fucking
death,
smiling.
I shall have no remorse.
Dude, his head got fucking... something landed on his head. Oh, they're bodies. Dude, what the fuck? That cinematic was mind-blowing. Yeah, you guys have told me in the comments that... because I've mentioned this a while that I was going to cover the Dawn of War franchise. You guys have told me that the Dawn of War 3 game is shit, basically. Or I've heard a lot of negative comments, should we say, in my comment section. But yeah, that cinematic sold me on it. Oh my god, what a franchise. What a cinematic. All three of them were powerhouses. All for their own reasons. I think the weakest one was 2. Oh, but I love the first one. I love that last one. Which one am I going to break down? Let me think about it. But for you guys, I'm just going to cut straight to it. Peggy 16, you got the normal thing. Also, what I liked is it didn't come up straight away with Warhammer. I noticed with their new stuff, it's always the bloody logo first. Then again, this is a game. Got a little bit of nice little quote there. And they kept it within the lore. Inquisitor, I have no idea who that is, but the fact I can read Inquisitor tells me that it's within the lore. And anyone that loves this franchise would be rubbing their thighs. But it was a powerful quote regardless, yeah? Our opening shot, our beginning shot, which comes to be the last shot, yeah? Full circle story. You're like, what is that rain? You think it's just rain clouds. Look, cloud, 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 but it's not, is it? Isn't that the shit that's falling inside it? Or is that rain cloud still at that time? No. You're like, look, what is that? Just looks like a snow, doesn't it? Ash, yeah? What is it? I didn't once for a second think from the previous shot, you smarter people probably did. You were probably like, yeah, they're bodies. Yep, they're bodies. And the next shot tells you they're bodies. I didn't think they were bodies at all because it's not something I was expecting. So when he fell, I actually thought he was not power slammed, like he was in a fight there. The first body was part of an explosion and then he landed.
I shall be light.
Beautiful vortexing camera up. So it looks like he's looking up to the light. Even though he is, it looks like he's upright, yeah? Look at the colour palette, yeah? Beautiful lighting, soft roll off, very expensive looking. They want you to look at his eyes. The nice little catchment in the eye, yeah? They put a bit of light in there, makes you look at the eyeballs. Yet the colour palette is wrong, isn't it? See, this is all white. It's more on the blue tone. Yeah? You see, it's more on the blue white, yeah? Here it goes into green and shitty like browns and oranges, yeah? Because what they're trying to do is they want to keep him nice and white. Rather than having a blue light, they want a contrasting light, so they go for more of an orange tone. And then it flows beautifully into this. Is that the Emperor?
In times of
I'm assuming so. So when you get that cut between the two different scenes, so you're in this scene now, yeah? You think that you're still part of the original one, but you're not. You've actually cut away. And that's what's beautiful about it. The thread of storytelling was beautifully done there. Just very smooth. Look at this. Foreground, midground, background. Yeah, you've got your 3 layers there. And with all the haze and texture builds it up. All this atmosphere. Looks very cinematic because it's backlit. Yeah. And then he's got a very silhouetted version. That's why most cinematography, when you watch movies, it is backlit. This I found really strange. I knew they were tall and stuff like that, but they look really thin in the legs. Like their proportion from what I've seen every time I've watched a space marine thing, yeah, be it Astartes or, you know, Space Marine, they all appear bulky when it comes to the body. They look really thin. Like it's the waist, that's what it is. It's the waist that's a pair of fucking pants. Like when it looks at the armour in a Space Marine, they look bulky. The dollying forward, going that kinetic visual language, yeah, of the dust, them fighting it off with cryptic messages. By the way, the voiceover is classed as a voice of God when it comes to film psychology. They are there to give you tidbits of information. They do not you want to see the action or whatever it is unfold. Yeah, they plant you the seeds, make you ask questions yourself. They say what you're thinking sometimes. Look at this. Let me go back. Look at all these layers, yeah? Foreground, midground, background. Look at the composition. Darkness, light. Darkness, light, darkness, light. Yeah, you've got that. Rotate. Oh, it alternates. And it's all like cryptic messaging, isn't it? And that turns out to be all the orcs. Beautifully. And it's that drone. And the diegetic sound, that means the sound within the world. And then it cuts to them. I think, I'll see what they did there. They cut straight to this new scene. But it almost didn't flow properly. Not as much as it could have done. What I mean by that is, as he swiped, they wanted to start on his belly, but they could have started with him swiping, so it had smoothened the cut, gone in close, watch him come out, and then come out to his waist. Just pulls his arm right off, like it's nothing. And look at this, look, all the layers. By the way, why this looks so much better than it actually is because it's only a couple of set pieces, yeah? It's all this thick texture in the air. That's what we use it for when we're filming on commercials or movies, whatever it is, short films. You are using the texture of the haze to see the light, to manipulate it, and it gives you texture. So you don't need all the detail. You can just see outlines. Also, if you're in animation, say you cut corners. Say you, what Astartes did. Astartes, he used loads of shadow, that low-key lighting, yeah? Because this is very British. When it comes to the colour palette, it's all muted blacks. It's not crushed blacks. We crush our blacks nowadays in more modern cinema. Look at this. It's almost like, one, it's the smoke doing it, but the blacks are more grey. I'm watching this on an OLED monitor, and it still looks faded. Yeah, it's very British.
In throes of rage.
Mate, the way you fucking whacked him.
In throes of rage. I shall hone my craft.
Yeah, and it goes with it, doesn't it? Kinetic flow. Because remember, the body landed, he looked up, we go from there. He looks, he's holding on. We go up to the mountain, it turns into fucking orcs. Now we're with the orcs. It's kinetic visual language, yeah? Following the thread of storytelling. Watch. Bashes the bastard.
I shall hone
Oh.
rage.
Bashes the bastard. And now we follow on with that. We're with this thing. It's beautifully done. I will hone my craft. Is that part of an elder? Yeah, see? It's part of the wig, not wig, the hair thing, isn't it? I'll hone my craft. Then we cut to it. We're getting different colour palettes as well. We've got green for orcs. We've got oranges and burnt out mustardy colours for the Space Marines. And now we're on the blues, yeah? I'll hone my craft and then you see her. I assume that's her talking. Look at this powerful dolly shot coming out, giving you the reveal. And then it cuts to a back, another one. Look at all this, yeah? It's hiding all the detail. It's how you do it. It's how you can trick it. I love the look of this. And what's brilliant about it is the texture of it. Yes, you've got the haze and everything and you're masking it. But look at the colour palette. It makes it look more believable. Bear in mind, this looks like a movie, like it's colour graded like a movie. Yet there's no widescreen bars. There's no 235.1 mask. The cinematic Panavision scope, whatever the fuck you want to call it, cinescope. To me, it's a 235.1 mask. It's the aspect ratio, yeah, that they're filming it. Yeah, it looks like a movie. Imagine what this looks like with the black bars in and a bit of more of a stretch anamorphic look.
In vengeance.
What makes these look really cool is they've got this soft. It's basically, rather than being sunrise or sunset, yeah, they've gone for a very different look when it comes to their lighting and cinematography. They're lit from the above. So if you're sculpting this, if you're painting actually this as a Warhammer figure, the way they've done it is they've gone from a bright hot spot here as if the sun is higher on the Eldar and it rolls off beautifully. The softer the light, the more expensive it is when it comes to commercials and cinematography. And look, it all complements it. Look at the highlights. Yeah, you can see technically that would be wrapped there and there, but the way the armour is, it just rolls off beautifully, doesn't it? And these shadows is how you create more texture in your paintings, drawings, whatever the fuck you're doing.
In vengeance.
The sound of the sword. Yeah, the diegetic sound, the sound of the world. A sword comes out.
In vengeance. I shall have no...
That was really nice. What a beautiful transition. So we're keeping... So it's gone for a blue, but because we've gone full through the mist, we've just simply just changed it. But just we've kept more... Rather than going green, they went purple because it flows beautifully from the blue.
No mercy.
So you expect to see... Well, I did. The Eldar. And yet here they come. It was the Marines. Hang on a minute.
No mercy.
For some reason, I expected them to be on the opposite side. I expect the Orcs to be over here and the Space Marines on this side. I don't know why I thought that. This is fucking brilliant. Showing the scale of it. Like, it's like, oh my god, things are getting bigger. And look how beautiful it is, yeah? Look. Why do you think it looks beautiful, guys? Why does it look cinematic? Look where our key light is. Got this beautiful diffused lighting. So if you're taking photographs out in the middle of the day, because that's unfortunately the time you've timed it, if you've got the bright hot sun, it's going to look shit. I'll be honest, everyone's going to be squinting, harsh light. But if it's cloudy, if you're in the UK like I am, fucking always like it, gets beautiful soft roll off. That's exactly what you've got here. Cinematic from a backlight, they look silhouetted, but they've got these beautiful highlights. Yeah, they don't look horrible, do they? They don't look like the hideous low-key lighting, like, oh, it's so black and gory, it's like a horror. This looks like a commercial. This is commercial lighting. This is called pretty lighting. Look at it, look at the white, rolls off beautifully. That's why I love this cinematic. Look at it. Yes, it's black, but it rolls off. Normally with this shit, it's a really harsh sun like the first cinematic that we looked at. These will be dark blacks, long textured shadows, but it's not. We're getting all the colour and everything we need to. It's all muted. I think it's a beautiful colour palette. I really felt that. So he grabs him and it's this fucking... Oh, it actually makes me cringe. I don't normally get like that with this stuff, but it's proper make me cringe. I think it's because he's on him and all. Is he like stabbing him in the neck? No, he's just trying to rack his eyes out. Oh, and the chunks. Look at it. Look at this for a composition. The way the camera's in close. Right, another little trick with this. If you're filming with your stuff on a wide angle lens, anything that... I'm on a wide angle lens now. Anything comes up close, it looks more faster. It changes the motion of it. When you're on a wide angle lens, you're really far. It doesn't give the same illusion. On here, this looks like they've gone for a wider lens but brought it in close. So when you see this shit here, it looks massive and it's really moving. Dolly it in. So what they're doing is they're showing you loads of the world, but actually keeping it nice and tight. Look, shallow depth field. Look, you can see all the chunks blowing off him. Oh, Jesus, this is good. I think that's why I felt it. Even now. Look at this. Beautiful soft lighting, yeah? If this was a painted figure, look where the key lighting is. It's coming up here, yeah? And it's like soft light. You might as well have like a big softbox on him. That's exactly the lighting they've got, yet they've given the harsher light from the back and then diffused the shit out of it using haze and smoke. In this case, battle smoke. So when you get this, that explosion, look at it, it pops, the colour pops. This is why, like in Endgame, in movies and stuff like that, they have a muted colour palette, yeah? These blues. So when the oranges hit, god damn, you see it, yeah? And that. My mouth is agape. What's so good about it is it was getting bigger. As I said, the surprises kept coming and you don't get the full reveal. Look, explosion goes off, it's silhouetted. My mind is making it bigger than it is. It's expressing the excitement of me. My eyes are watering because I'm getting excited about it. The music, the crescendo. Big score, big visuals, yeah? And the way the camera tilts up as if something's fallen backwards, as if it's your neck, and the foot just goes past it. Fuck me. And this shot here. Oh my god, this is pure kaiju. And the thing is with it, when you do stuff like this is why Power Rangers used to screw up back in the day. You know when you watch Power Rangers as a kid and you look at it and you go, you can tell they're Zords, but you can tell they're dudes in suits, yeah? And the reason is the frame rate is not right. Look at the way these move. Slow. Ant-Man moves slow when he's gigantic because they are heavy, they're huge, yeah? Power Rangers back in the day, when people go wrong and they dress up shit like this and they want to make their own stuff, you have to have your big creatures, if you're doing animation or whatever, you have to make them move slow because they are heavy, yeah? It's all about gravity and the weight of things, and the camera sees it. If these were moving like 24 frames per second, like normal people, they'd look like dudes in suits. Yeah, they move fast, but you can see the weight. Camera's dollying backwards, going with the kinetic energy.
In the midst of battle.
And look at this, foreground element, hiding them, masking them, diffusing the light. They look more battle, it's muted colour palette with a pissy, shitty green on the side here. You know Lord of the Rings? Sure you guys have seen it. There are certain sections when they want to make you feel like something's not right. You know what they did with the green? They added yellow in it and they called it piss green. This is this here. It's disgusting, but it makes the world look disgusting, toxic. See, when you got hit, oh, heavy. It works. And look where they're framing it. Look at this. They want you to look here. Not here or here, here. Look at the layers. Diffuse lighting. Oh my God, I want to see a movie like this. This, I think, is one of the best cinematics I've seen in ages. In Warhammer, mate, it's fucking up there. For me, this is. And the way this comes along. Planted a seed. What was that? He looks. Muted it, yeah? As in, look, muted him, as in you can't see what the shit is going on. Here he comes. He crashes through the wall to show his scale, to show his power. Yeah, look at this guy. And because there's two of them, what they want to do is they don't want to show you this one getting destroyed. They don't want to take away the Titan status from him straight away. So you put two in there and you use one as a way to destroy it, to make me go, what the fuck? What made that even better was when he sliced it, the sound effect, that scream of the Eldar, whatever it was. Yes, mate. Now you can destroy it. And then you get to see what they look like. Yeah? But because he destroyed one of these other big looking knight things, it gave him power state. It's like a Titan on Titan. You really feel the weight. If that thing got taken out straight away, as I said, he would have lost his power status within the struggle that is visually on screen. And look at this. We've seen all these purples, the oranges, because of this muted colour palette, these silhouetted shots. Gorgeous. By the way, guys, if you're ever doing your photography when you do Warhammer and stuff like that, smoke it out. Get a bit of atmospheric spray and take photographs, because all the lighting will be captured and it'll look like this with a soft matte box. Try it, yeah? Get a soft matte box or something, get a light, put a white sheet over it if you can't afford your own matte box, or put like bed sheets, yeah? Over the top, but use a bit of green light or something, I don't know, put a gel on it, put some bit of glass, put blue glass in front of a light and make this blue. And then when your oranges and your red colour palettes will just pop on screen. On your photographs when you're doing your Warhammer. See? And then we've got that kinetic. We're going back to the story of him looking up. And look at this. The scale of it. Oh my God. Honestly, I'm blown away by this one. I'm so excited. It's making me... I really wish this game was good. You guys have put it in my head that it's shit. But I bet it's nothing like this, is it? And I love this little subtle character nuance. He's just smiling. He's happy to go down. And do you know what they've done here, by the way? Rather, if this was just a normal frame, if you were doing a photograph or cinematography, it looks quite, I'll be honest, it looks quite boring, doesn't it? Yeah. You've got this, which looks great, but this isn't enough. The mayground and background, you need a foreground element. What do you think they've used? Why does this look better? Why does this look better than it is? It's because of these. You use them as a foreground element. Yeah. And it gives you texture, gives you layers in your shot. So these become your foreground. your mayground and your background. Another little thing about this when it comes to lighting, you can tell this isn't as dark as in low key. It's got more of a high key look actually, where the background is the same exposure as the front. And another thing what they've done is how they've done it is look at, it's actually in the character. Look at him here. He's got bags. He hasn't really got bags. He's got wrinkles, yeah? What happens is if you light from the top or have harsh lighting, it's the bags here, it's the darkness on their face that makes it look more of a contrasty image, a low-key look, yeah? This is more pretty, more of a commercial, more of a cosmetic brand. And what they do is call it pretty lighting. You bring your light 45 degrees or if not up front. And if you shoot in the middle of the day, like I said, on a diffused day, as in cloudy day, all your people that you take photographs look like this. No shadows. And it's called pretty lighting. See, look at him. Do we get shadows on this bit?
I shall have no remorse.
No, look, it's still pretty. You can see it here, the darkness, but it's just beautifully rolled off, isn't it? Well, dude, what is that? A fucking orc or something on his head?
No remorse.
But it works well because it looked like that thing was going to come down on him, yeah, like a foot or body. Instead, it was something else. What a way to go. Start up close for the scene change, yeah? Let me go back again. We go in, dollying in, harsh cut, continue with the bodies. We flow down, better storytelling to him. And then to our wide shot. Well, it's not establishing shot, is it? It's a reverse of, but and then we're getting worse and worse, and then we're finally revealed that these are bodies just falling. 3. Dude, what a cinematic. You guys will have to let me know. When this came out, did you watch this and go, holy shit, this is amazing. This game's going to be game of the year. Was this the Warhammer game that you wanted by looking at the cinematic alone? Did it do its job, as in sell you on it? Because that is what a cinematic does. Nowadays, the best kind of cinematic would be a cinematic of like this quality with a sprinkle of gameplay, yeah? Just to plant say Space Marine 2 was fantastic for that. This one is like, look at the brand, look at the world that we've created. This has made me want to play the game, even though you've warned me it's rubbish. That's how powerful this is. So what did it do for you? Because for me, I frothed my pants about 600 times in this video. So I can only imagine what it done for you. Or was you like, nah, it's going to be crap. Don't know what shit. You know what I mean? Let me know in the comment section what you really thought of it. And as a Warhammer fan, I'm really, really curious. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the breakdown. I know I bloody did. And I loved covering these cinematics. This video has been an absolute blast to create and capture. So yeah, thank you so much. And I'll see you on the next one. See you later. Bye-bye.
Out of time!